here.
Dangerous, not scary, just a nuisance of an enemy. That's an incredible idea. Yeah, I could get dirt from there. Fuck ton, in fact. And clean out the land. What did I get asked for? I'll need Vaporeon's help to get there easily. Okay, Vape, let's go. It's a lot of dirt, but not enough. I probably need a whole, backpack full of it. Just something only he can follow me. If anyone else on the team decides to follow me, they drown within a minute. Yeah, fun fact about some of my opinions. Vaporeon's actually my favorite. Well, Vaporeon and Poliwhirl are my favorite non-starter water type. Between Poliwhirl and Poliwrath and Vaporeon. My favorite non-starter water. I normally never consider myself a Gen 1 guy, but yeah, I just really like their design. They just go hard, in my opinion. Now, I think the question is probably, why did you collect all this dirt? And the main reason is that I need to basically reform and redecorate all of this land, and I can't do that if I don't have the dirt necessary and build a granite wall around everything. And you might also be wondering, why do I want to build a granite wall? Simple. It looks cool. There's no other explainable reason. That's it. I like the look of it. It brings satisfaction and joy to my life, and I believe that is enough of a reason. Don't worry, Victorian, I'll get you your own set of armor, eventually. But right now, since it's originally Eevee's, he needs it more than you do. Also, if you're wondering what that cloud is when I'm able to jump twice, I have a double jump. Probably I can pop my top, then go mining for granite. I still got it. At least the plan is that Flareon and Eevee will follow me into the caves, whilst I am collecting the granite. They'll keep guard of me, so that nothing goes wrong. Am I someone who technically needs protecting? Well, no, I could technically go on my own, but I don't want to exclude them from the thrill of adventure, do I? You remember when I said there are no pushovers? Yeah, I wasn't joking. I've already looted this place. I've been here before. I have been here before. I came to the same cave on my first mining trip. I just completely forgot. Well, it makes things all the better. How obnoxious. Flareon's completely immune to fire damage, so basically, if he comes in contact with any fire source, anything that deals fire damage, he's completely immune to it. Fire-based attacks, blazes, lava. In fact, he can actually run on top of lava. When I figured this out, Flareon was basically the only way I was able to traverse the Nether, well, without dying, that is. I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. He's the only one who could do it, just like how just like how Vaporeon was the only one who could help me get across the ocean. Eevee, on the other hand, Eevee, despite being the smallest and supposedly looking like the weakest, he's basically the jack of all trades. Jolteon's whole gimmick is being the fastest, since there isn't really any elemental aspect around lightning in Minecraft, outside of like copper, kind of, but not really. The new copper update, which I find it really funny, doesn't expand on how copper interacts with redstone, because redstone kind of acts as Minecraft's form of electricity, but hey, at least we're getting copper armor, so I can't really complain too much. Although I was disappointed when I saw that spears weren't basically craftable tridents, which means you still have to farm for tridents. which is kind of annoying. But I personally feel tridents should be craftable. Just make them craftable with you know, rare ocean-based items, like a heart of the sea. That means you need to at least have been to the ocean to get a trident. If like in versions like Bedrock, you could basically never go close to the ocean. If you get a drown that spawns with a trident in like a river, you basically got a trident. Like, well, maybe you could get a trident as a reward for beating an ocean monument. Like, it would make a lot more sense that you would get a weapon associated with the ocean as a reward for beating a challenge that is entirely ocean based. Let's see how much we got. That should be enough. Do I have any bones on me? I have some bones. If I'm holding a bone, I shift right click on Eevee. Specifically Eevee, none of the others can do this. I can make Eevee sit on top of my head. Like that. I could ride on top of Flareon with Eevee on top of my head. What to do is this. So now, only now, you finally decide to hold your spear? Never mind, I'm just happy you're holding a weapon, Flareon, in all honesty. You look really cool with it. I mean, I gotta say, he does look cool holding the spear, though. Well, that takes care of the granite problem. Now all I need to do is just actually do the building. But that is for next time. Sayonara, and see you later.